This is a go up goal. Might as well share. Go up goal is to work on this course till I finish this piece of paper, which is a test. 10 multiple choice, A, B, C, or D questions. As for this class, okay, and it is to become not technically an audiologist because they have to go to a bachelor's and master's program in audiology, but to do the exact same thing that they do without doing the school, although I've done a semester of school for this already. But basically my associate degree from Moody, being accredited, meets the qualifications for the state of Illinois for me to be a hearing aid dispenser, which is the technical term for audiologist in my case, the one that didn't go to school for it, in the sense of getting a bachelor's and master's. I'll make the exact same amount of money they do the exact same work they do. I'm calling it an audiologist. Call it a dishonest thing if you please. I just explained it to you. It's not. Now, I need to finish lesson 13 today, lesson 14 tomorrow, lesson 15 the day after. That's how it goes. All the way till I'm done with 30 lessons. And then it's a matter of taking a final exam with this class. When I'm all done with that, I can schedule an exam with State of Illinois with a proctor. Proctor is the person that gets $500 to supervise me taking a written exam. If I pass the written exam, which I've taken 3 times in the state of California and failed, and each of those times it was $500 to take the test, which I didn't pay, you did, because if you pay taxes, you paid it, because the State Department of Vocational Rehabilitation paid for it each of those 3 times. So the point is that they're about to pay for it again here in the state of Illinois, not in California. So when I pass that exam, the written, then I'll be able to take the practical exam on a human test subject named Pierre, by the way, my friend. And also during that test, all I have to do is perform otoscopic inspection. That's put a video camera in his ear, both sides, make sure there's no occlusions, no built up wax, no damage to the tympanic membrane, and that I can see behind the eardrum, the translucent, pearly, clear eardrum, the malleus, incus and stapes, the 3 bones of the middle ear, but you can't see all 3. You can just see the one right there behind the eardrum. You got to make sure I can see that on a video camera, that it isn't a contraindication to fitting, and then all I've got to do from that point, once I do otoscopic inspection, is I have to put the headset on him and give him a hearing test at every frequency with air conduction and bone conduction, and produce an audiogram, which is actually a legal document. It won't be, this one won't be, it's a test, but in the practice it will be. Each one is a legal document. Basically I've just got to pass this exam, or pass this course I'm working on now, take the written test, and then upon passing that I can take the practical test. Let's go to the test site with Pierre, perform otoscopic inspection, what I just explained, then perform hearing analysis. That's a hearing test. That's giving tones at many different frequencies and many different intensities, and charting what I find. And he pushes a button every time he hears it. I make an audiogram, and then the other thing on that test is I take a syringe, not with a needle but with a plastic tip, which all I have to do is put a cotton with string in the back of his eardrum, and then put the plastic syringe with silicone into the ear, and make a little ice cream cone on the outside of the ear, pull out from the string the ear impression after letting it sit for 45 seconds. Then I have to do the same one perfect on the other ear, and it can't have bubbles, and then I pass, okay? When I pass, I get a license. from the state of Illinois to be an audiologist without going to school. And I can't call myself an audiologist, and I'm not really. Doesn't matter to me. And